Alright, I'm in the middle of cleaning up the Losi DBXLE 2.0 and blowing it out, cleaning up all the plastics. I let the armor all sit overnight. And what I noticed was, this is why you always check your RCs before you go out. I've got a sway bar link that popped off. So I don't know how long it's been laying. Therefore, but I noticed cleaning up all the control arms and doing all that. This is the same thing I did when I went through the Creighton. Now I'm going through this, so I'm gonna have to get that popped back on. But yeah, checking all the nuts, checking all the bolts. Plan on running it today, so just getting everything cleaned up, or trying to. I noticed that. So got the body all wiped down. This thing was actually getting really dirty because I just kept bashing it and bashing it and bashing it, and then just hosing it off and blowing it dry, and kept going. And it's time to, you know, get a deep cleaning with this thing. So I use this thing. Just kind of blows off the RC, and then I have a little generator over there, and I run this air nozzle as well to get into the tight places. And that's how I just got this little tank here, and this is how I clean up the RCs. So I've got quite a few to clean up. That's why these are all down here. Got to get them cleaned up and put back on the shelves, because I hate putting away RCs on the shelf that are dirty. As you see, this one took bashing the other day, ended up on the shelf. It's filthy. It's got to be cleaned up. But they should look like this, all cleaned up after I'm done. They'll get dusty, but they won't be muddy sitting on the shelf. So just figured I'd make a little quick video on how I clean these things up. So this one's the DBXL E 2.0. I'm going to go ahead and get that link popped back on, that sway bar link, get everything wiped down, and it'll be ready to go out the next time I want to use it. Alright, appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you on the next clip. Here's another one of the RCs that were put away dirty. As you see, got mud falling out of it. It was raining a lot here, so they were just kind of tossed in the garage and not put away clean. Look at the Velcro. Comes out of the side. The other side, sorry. This side, I had crazy glued on. Now I got to do this side, get this Velcro put back on. But look at the mud inside this body. This looks like when I played with it at the skate park because of all this shrubbery. So now I'm going to have to check these batteries and probably recondition them. Hopefully they're okay. But this thing has got wood chips in it everywhere. So first thing I'm going to do is blow all that light stuff out, so that but this is what it is. It's an all-purpose cleaner made by a company called 3D out here. And it's kind of like a Simple Green, just an industrial strength. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Alright, back again. So what I'll do is I'll spray this stuff on all the heavy areas. This will break down all this mud. Usually around the divs, the wheels. Any place there's a lot of mud. And it won't hurt the plastic, which is nice because it's designed for automobiles. Or automotive, I should say, not auto. Been really rainy out here, so I was running them in damp conditions. And then I got a little paintbrush that I'll use to agitate it, get the big stuff off. I'm going to go get some water. I'll be right back. Alright, back again. Got it on a light screen to get in here and get all this dirt off. This dirt's pretty good. One-handed is really hard. I need a GoPro. This isn't to lubricate the bearings or anything. This is just to condition the plastic. So after I'm done with all this and I blow all this stuff off, then I'll go in there with my pen, my oil pen, and I'll start lubing up the bearings, taking a small brush and cleaning everything off, anything that I missed, getting everything put back together the way it should be. And but yeah, that's how get the RCs cleaned up. So thanks for watching. I'll show you a video when I'm done. All right, got it all dried off. Here's how it looks. Basically took a towel, dried everything off so it's not all oily. Took the air thing, blew it dry, blew the tires dry, then wiped everything down. Also popped off the receiver box, make sure no moisture got in there. That's how it comes out. I'll take the microfiber and just keep wiping it down, making sure everything is nice and dry. The air really helps in getting all the crud out of the Velcro. And makes everything back to new, basically. So should never let the RC sit with mud and crud on it, but sometimes on the late bash, late night, you'll get back. As you see, chassis is it's scratched up, but all the gunk's off the control arms and all that stuff. So that's how I pretty much clean up the RCs when they get really dirty, especially if you're going to run it in wet conditions or moist conditions or mud. I've got two clean now, and I'll let these things sit. I'll continue to blow them off. Usually I'll put them inside when it's cold out, just because there's no heat in my garage. I'll throw them inside because I do have a table set up inside. When we run the heater, it'll really start to dry out these RCs. So I, never trust wetting everything on an RC. So I'll let them sit 48 hours, continue to dry them, work on them. I still got to lubricate them. If I see anything funny, I will pull the wheels off just to lubricate the bearings. So at that point, I'll make sure there's nothing wrong in there and go through the RC. So it's a whole process to get them all cleaned up when they get that filthy. So I got a few more that I got to get cleaned up. This Max is pretty dirty. So it's not muddy, it's just dirty. So is this one, because it wasn't, as you see, it wasn't muddy that day. So these, I probably won't hose them down. I'll just take the air gun, blow them dry, wipe them. I've got some what they call dry wash by 3D. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. It's a waterless car wash, basically. It's this stuff here, this waterless car wash, and I'll spray this on the RC and then just take a microfiber and wash it all down. And that way I'm not hosing off the electronics every time and getting those bearings soaked. I know Traxxas, they have the sealed bearings in most of their stuff. So I noticed some of the Losi stuff and Arma stuff, it's the shielded bearings, so there's no rubber seal in there. So that's why I go back and take the oil pen and I oil up all the bearings. So I'm gonna get to finish cleaning this. Figured I'd just make a video while I was cleaning this stuff up, in case somebody out there does it this way as well. This way's worked for me for years. and figured I'd share it with you guys. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.